Hi and welcome to Inside Line. I'm Toby Hagan and I'm joined by Andrew McLean. Now this week we're looking at the Bathurst 12-hour race, speed limits in the Northern Territory and Super Bowl ads. First up though is our internet burnout. And this week we're in Russia, where one driver has found a rather innovative way of parking. Well, I'm not sure how they'd go if someone asked them to do it again. I reckon that person, AMAC, should potentially go out and buy a lotto ticket.
That's a pretty happy accident, that one.
It is indeed. Now on to other ways to make lots of money, and this week was Super Bowl time in the US, where once again it was the ads that commanded almost as much news as the game itself. Car makers again jumped on board, spending up to $4 million for a 30-second ad slot. And Andrew, which was your favourite?
There was a plethora of ads, and the car makers have rolled in Hollywood superstars, you know, the Muppets, the Bruce Willis, to bring Orpheus back out of the Matrix for a Kia ad, and I think that one captured it pretty well.
I love the Volkswagen one where they had the equation up on the wall and all the things going wrong after it. I reckon that was pretty clever stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, there's some emotive ones, trying to capture the American spirit. Chrysler rolled out Bob Dylan, trying to bring on the Americana, and it's a great time of year for creative elements like that in advertising. It
is, and spending money. I mean, not only the ad, the cost of putting the ad on TV, but the cost of producing it. I look at that Jaguar one with the plane coming in with all the stars in that. That is a seriously expensive ad.
Well, all of them. You have to have a look at the production values of all of them. They are Hollywood quality, movies basically for 30 seconds or a minute 30 in some of them. So
give us more ads next year.
Absolutely.
Now, also this week was the reintroduction of a speed unlimited section of road in the Northern Territory, something that had enthusiasts heading to the 200-kilometre stretch north of Alice Springs to test their car's mettle. AMAC, what do you think about all of this?
Well, I think there's a bit of sanity in this. Obviously, that stretch of road is, not very populated. It's designed to get you to somewhere quicker. Fatigue is a big factor in car accidents, particularly out in the country areas, so this is designed to reduce that. Some of them, enthusiasts obviously went out there to, clock a bit of speed on their car, but I don't think that will be an everyday occurrence. I think this is a trial that will be done over 12 months to see, what the future is in reintroducing unlimited speed limits in the Northern Territory.
I mean, I've driven that stretch of road probably would be 15 or 20 times, I reckon. So I've done a lot of it. I've driven all the main roads in the Northern Territory. The reality is, before those speed limits ended, or the no limits ended in 2007, people used to use that just to get around quicker, and you'd see, tourists, average punters just sitting on 160, 170, purely to get them somewhere quicker. So it was good. You could actually, judge it to yourself.
Absolutely, and that's what I think. Handing it back to the responsibility of the driver, and that's what the lawmakers have said. It's driving to the conditions rather than the actual posted speed limit. And people aren't comfortable doing 200 kilometres an hour, so they won't do it. No. It's not an invitation to go and max out your car at all. It's just about feeling comfortable at cruising speed to get you somewhere quicker. Yeah,
and unfortunately, driving in the conditions is something that isn't all too common these days.
No, exactly. Now, Tobes, talking about speed, you're heading to Bathurst this weekend for the 12-hour race.
I am indeed, going up to Mount Panorama. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be in one of the fastest cars, a little Fiat 500, which is certainly the least powerful car there, and with the smallest engine, a 1.4 litre turbo. But look, it's been done. We've got a really, really good team, and they're treating it really professionally, a full factory team. So it's super exciting stuff. Can't wait.
But you'll be up against some pretty high-powered cars, and it's a great field, isn't it? It's an eclectic field, and one of the it's going to turn out to be a great race of the year, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. You look down the entry list; it's full of Ferraris, Porsches, Lamborghinis, and McLaren. So there's some seriously exotic machinery in there, and cars that are going to go faster than the V8 supercars. I mean, they're talking lap times of 2:03, 2:04. Minutes, which is pretty incredible stuff. We're going to be a lot slower than that, and we're going to have cars racing up behind us extremely quickly. We've got some great technology in that car, testing this new Bosch system that has a radar and a camera out the back to tell us what's coming up behind us. There'll be plenty of that.
Yeah. Now, looking back over the record books, you guys have got to qualify faster than some of the icon cars of the past.
Yeah, absolutely. Falcon GTs, Monaros, all sorts of stuff. So it could be pretty hairy stuff, but looking forward to it.
Excellent. Good luck.
Now that's it for Inside Line this week. As always, you can catch all the latest motoring news and reviews here at drive.com.au, and keep an eye on our Facebook and Twitter feeds this weekend to see how we fare at Mount Panorama. Thanks for watching. See you next week.